This should be the place we decided. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show.
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we have...
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence...
Everyone ready?
We may leave at any time.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any...
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere. I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right? Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Ugh, enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find. Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the spear down and see what happens.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
Rise like smoke.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the abyss? After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion? That is why, with our memories, I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this without that capacity. So, be brave, my friends.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left it.
monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Now you shall perish!
Coming!
What's with these color-changing blacks? You and see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared... Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Barely a scratch!
A process of elimination.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Rise like smoke!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake. I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative...
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me!
Even when the truth is right in front of you?
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned. From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzley. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me.
Done running your mouth? Good.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes... Ow, ow, ow! Ha! How dare you!
No escape. Let's move. Let's end this quickly.
You two! Time to end them!
Illusion shattered!
Let the world collide! Ow!
Get to work! Ha! Yes! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Ha! Sha!
Flicker. Scatter.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
I want to go home. Take me. Stars above.
You need to hurry up.
Strike a pose.
Fortunate fall.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to... not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed...
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific...
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill...
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's see. Seat Lally! Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? You're right. Lead the way, Trap.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long...
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Lolly. I'm nothing more...
What do you mean? You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between... That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle. But if that color is... This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection.
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not a...
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Lolly. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
See, Lolly, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force!
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to— Well, Silali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Lolly's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are—
Wheat ceiling.
Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy in the other...
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space.
Hello?
It's one of Malu Son's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he said, Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Malu Son!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion.
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished bit.
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried.
Don't worry, Witziline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along.
The show begins!
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheatzealing's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war, or you probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit.
I know that.
As your friend, I don't have long, Sitali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Sealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must...
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, the fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory. And carry my... just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a...
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seat Lolly.
Actually, their mark is... Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the conscious... Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory. Which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to...
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out...
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I knew it. Since the connection between... just messing with you. It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like a shame. I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could... No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Just what will we come across this time? someone call me just now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh. The sky
Did you
in
hear
Natland.
what happened with the sky in Natland?
What happened now? The sky in Natland. Oh.
Did you hear what
happened
with
now?
the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh.
Did you hear what
happened
with the
now?
sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland.
Did you hear what happened with
Oh.
the sky in Natland?
What happened now?
Did you
The
hear
sky in
what happened
Natland.
with the sky in Natland?
What happened now? The sky in Natland.
Did you hear what
Oh.
happened with the sky
What happened
in
now?
Natland? Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh. What happened now? The sky in Natland.
Did you hear what happened with
What
the
happened
sky
now?
in Natland? Did you hear what happened
The
with the
sky in
sky
Natlan.
in Natlan?
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan.
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the
sky in Natlan.
Natlan?
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened
The
with the
sky
sky
in
in
Natlan.
Natlan?
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan.
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan.
Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is.
gonna be epic!
May I present?
All right, let's finish this fast.
That was quick.
All right, you asked for it.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
That's quite a crowd over there. Is someone doing...
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm a...
All goes quiet on Starsnatch Cliff. High in the trees. No whiff of the wind. No sign of the birds. No flapping of wings. Then it goes... Pause.
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't...
The 42nd and 90th time?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So... I really thought it...
Right. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of... And, Paimon can give...
Aww.
Notes about what?
Just...
Whoa. This is denser than the encyclopedias in the monster...
Well, my parents... Well, I'm all ears.
Where do you think I'm going wrong? Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone and still his singing and lyre playing all...
Venti!
Ah! Tone deaf bard, where did you come from? Well, Paimon... A whoosh? So it must have been a cat that stole the...
I can help too, Venti. And, after we find it, could I... Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunities... Wow, really? Okay, I'll just...
Huh?
I guess I just lack... let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing outside the window. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy just like him. And like him. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. What? But I can't even get my words out.
Exactly.
So,
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the...
that was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show. Wait,
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the windowsill and listen in.
what was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no way...
Gone like the wind.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti. I can't offer much, but... Oh, and as well as tip...
Awesome!
rascal.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
That rascal. That rascal. That rascal.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Rascal.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
That rascal. That rascal.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
That rascal. That rascal. That rascal. That rascal. That
¿Sabías que Creative fabrica gráficos? Explora más de 18 millones.
Veamos noticia de último momento. Deja de hacer lo que sea que estés haciendo, préstame atención y veamos lo que ha pasado con el youtuber Nauterplay. Nos informa aquí la cuenta Javi el Canino, uno de los haters malitos de El Dala. Dice: alarma de docs tal. El abogado Pablo Franco docs al youtuber Nauterplay y anuncia una demanda contra él. El abogado de Javi Oliveira y Dallas da la dirección, DNI y demás datos del youtuber Nauterplay en su directo. También le llama cobarde. Vamos a ver este clip. Ustedes sabrán que, bueno, Nauter es sin duda uno de los mayores enemigos de Dallas en el Pampiverso, y de hecho también en algún momento pues ha tenido discusiones con el abogado de Dallas. Creo que le ha tirado uno que otro beef en sus videos y pues han tenido como un pequeño... O sea, ustedes saben que los comentarios de Nauter realmente pican y arden a la gente. Y a la gente como, o sea, ¿se acuerdan, no? Cuando en la velada el Carola y luego el amigo de un directo de YouTube en el que comentó que iban a denunciar a Nauter y a Elon Musk. Sí, a Elon Musk, gente.
Sabéis que hay canales que se dedican a insultar a los demás, que se dedican a meterse con los demás, que se dedican a hablar mal de los demás.
Eso sí es verdad.
¿No? Y de vez en cuando pillo yo. ¿Y por qué pillo yo? Yo pillo pues porque soy el abogado de Javi Oliveira, porque soy el abogado de Dallas. Pues hay determinada gente que pues, se dedica a insultar y tal, y yo pillo
y porque me da visitas.
Soy el abogado pues, de varios personajes, ¿no? De estos.
Javier
Canino es una cuenta de odio. O sea, hay...
El DNI de Nauter lo tengo porque creé una empresa audiovisual.
Sí.
Una empresa audiovisual.
Sí. O sea, ya, pues os voy a dar datos.
Ah, o sea, estaban reaccionando a la tertulia, porque la tertulia se enteró de esto en directo, ¿no? Y justamente el Nauter no estuvo en esa tertulia, amigos. O sea, hubiese sido God que Nauter está ahí contestando y todo. Ah, qué pena que no estuvo. Bueno, el caso es que, sin más, ellos se enteran en directo, los de la tertulia, no por esta cuenta, ¿no? De Javi el Canino, no sé si fue Javi el Canino, Javi el Pelucas. Todos se llaman Javi, amigo, y ninguno es Javi. El caso es que, pues eso, y ahora el abogado está reaccionando, ¿no? La tertulia, lo que dijeron.
Esto es un registro público. Esto es un registro público. Se llama este...
Ok, el abogado, así que tampoco voy a decir mucho, porque hay gente que dice, no, que esto es docs, son datos privados, y luego otros vienen y dicen, no, pero esto está público en internet, cualquiera lo puede ver, etcétera, etcétera. ¿Qué dice? Si suelta algún dato que yo, por ejemplo, no sé, porque a ver, yo tampoco, yo para qué quiero saber los datos de Nauter, ¿no?
Este señor,
no lo vi.
Marcos Gregorio, no voy a decir los apellidos, se llama Marcos Gregorio, tiene de CIF, empieza por 800, luego 99 y termina en W, no voy a decir todos los números, la situación de empresa activa,
se dio de alta.
En Badajoz, en una calle 3/4A, ¿vale? En Badajoz, fecha de inicio de actividad 1/1 del 2020, que es cuando se dio de actividad, y el CNAE 5915, actividades de producción cinematográfica y de vídeo. 7813, producción de películas cinematográficas. Bien, es tan sencillo como irse.
¿Nauter una empresa audiovisual? A ver, que Nauter... No, pero si Nauter dijo que no acabó ni la carrera, o sea... Es que no sé yo, la verdad, no tengo ni la menor idea de qué es lo que están viendo de Nauter, pero la cosa es que, pues con esta empresa han encontrado sus datos, a menos que sea otro Marco, ¿no? Otro Marcos. O sea, puede ser que sea otra persona y no Nauter el que conocemos, ¿se imaginan? Pero sin más, no sé.
Al BORME, al boletín oficial del registro mercantil, y ahí están todos estos datos que, vuelvo a repetir, son públicos, ¿vale?
Sí. Pues no, le puso un strike y dijo que iba a denunciar, que no sabíamos si era él a su nombre o él en base a ser abogado representante de otro, y nos quedó todo un poco en el aire.
Sí. Pero vamos a ver, os quedó todo un poco en el aire. A ver, tío, ¿pero qué coño le explica a ti, tío?
Amigo, la edición que le pone no tiene ningún sentido.
O sea, ¿cómo que os quedó todo un poco?
Uy, no, al tío Chur, no, el tío... Pero si el tío Chur es tibio, ¿por qué? ¿Vamos siguiendo?
Yo no he demandado a nadie en mi puta vida. Porque además que yo soy de Monte Alto y aquí las cosas se arreglan de otra manera. ¿Que tengo preparada una demanda contra Nauter? Sí, y se va a presentar el día 7, de uno de mis clientes, a quien le dedicó Nauter más de 200 vídeos.
Es verdad.
Joder, claro que sí. ¿Que vamos a ir a por Frey? Sí. ¿Que tengo su IP, su operador, su tal, su cual? Sí. ¿Vale? ¿Y que le va a caer una denuncia por acoso? Sí. Y voy a localizar a Frey y la vamos a llevar a juicio.
Ojo, que también van a llevar a Flay a juicio, a la cuenta de salseo número 1. ¿Qué sentido tiene? Amigo, acabamos de empezar 2025, por favor, deténganse ya. Pero bueno, vamos a ver el siguiente clip. Este dura 50 segundos. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
Con toda la inocencia, yo pregunté si este tío había tenido algún problema de dicción. Si este tío tenía algún problema de dicción, pero vamos a poner un vídeo de él y me decís si este
Bueno,
chico...
a todo, lo confieso, he cometido un grandísimo...
Hola a todos, yo he cometido un grandísimo fallo. O sea, ¿no os parece que este chico tiene un problema, tío? O sea, lo digo... O sea, no habla raro, no habla como si hubiera tenido un ictus o algo, no habla como... No sé, hola...
No, pero ¿qué es esto? Se metía con su forma de hablar de Nauter. Bueno, chicos, ¿qué se puede esperar del Panviverso, amigo? Todos son unos personajes, bro.
Hola a todos, o sea, atrancado, claro, Ima. O sea, es que no es... Yo no intento insultarle, tío. Pero, o sea, es que vamos a negar que habla raro. De verdad. Vale, pues venga, este hombre habla normal y la Chus está delgada, venga.
Ya lo sabes.
Por cierto, después de yo decir eso, me vio en la velada de Ibai, ¿eh? Me vio y no se atrevió a acercarse.
Ay.
Y no se atrevió a hacer... Porque luego son todos muy chulos ahí, no sé qué.
Ah, el abogado de Alas estuvo en la velada de Ibai. No me acordaba de eso, yo creo que fue por Francuesta, si no me equivoco. Vamos a ver los comentarios de los haters malitos. Pone aquí Javier Canino. También afirma que denunciará a Flay y que dará sus datos a quienes quieran denunciarla. Flay pone: yo he dicho varias veces que exponga mis datos para que alguien pueda recibir los $10,000 que Dallas ofrecía por ellos. Es cierto, ¿no? Yo me quedé en que ofreció 5,000 por Flay, no 10,000. ¿Sí? Se lo pasó Dallas. Aquí está. O sea, el dosis, bro, el hacker. Buah. El abogado dice que se llama Marcos Gregorio. Se habrá equivocado de Marcos. Es que ya no estoy entendiendo nada. El hacker le pone Marcos Pascual, el abogado Marcos Gregorio. Ya estoy perdido, amigo. Estoy perdido, bro. Aquí pone la hacerle. La parte en la que dice que Nauter se escondió cuando le vio me resulta muy graciosa. Se supone que yo cuando lo vea, le tengo que dar una hoz. No. ¿Por qué alguien querría hacer una confrontación? A ver, yo soy anti violencia, pero no quiero que me humille. Ya. No. Esto confirma que a este tipo le dieron el título de abogacía en una rifa. Sigo pensando que no es abogado real, de lo contrario no actuaría de esa forma. Y hasta ahí los comentarios de los haters malitos. Y bueno, esto podría tomarse como que el abogado de Alas explota, amigo. O sea, realmente está molesto con el Nauter. Y no sé con qué más ha molestado. Me imagino que con los haters, ¿no? De Dallas. Así que hasta aquí este tema. ¿Qué opinan al respecto? ¿Nauter sacará video de este tema? Seguramente sí. Y lo veremos. Continuamos con el abogado de Dallas, el cual está completamente molesto con canales de salseo, especialmente con Nauter y Play, ¿no? Bueno, Nauter Play y anteriormente Nauter Flay, ahora Flay. Y sí, básicamente ha dicho que va a denunciar a estos dos canales de salseo y también estaban reaccionando él y otra chica a la tertulia en la que estaban Cell, Givel, el tío Chur, Tartaja y Tommy Black. Por lo visto, hay comentarios de Givel que no le han gustado al abogado de Dallas y este ha respondido con lo que estamos por ver, ¿va? Dicen que hasta se ha metido con la madre de Givel. No sé qué tendrá que ver la madre de Givel, pero vamos a ver qué fue lo que pasó, ¿va?
O sea, no puede madurar, señor, tiene como 50 añitos. 52 concretamente, 52. Por eso no entro en vuestras mierdas.
Bueno, le ha puesto el audio así medio cagado, no sé por qué. Pero básicamente pone 52 concretamente, 52. Por eso no entro en vuestras mierdas ahora.
Entro en vuestras mierdas. Ahora, si vienes tú a hablar de mí, ¿qué pretendes? ¿Que no te conteste? Tarao, que eres un puto tarao.
Ok, le dice tarado, bueno, más.
Es que me encanta, es una guaguita.
A ver si llegas, no puede ser la concha de la madre de poder.
Más 500 meses, señor, por favor, por favor. A ver si llegaste. No puede ser, la concha de la madre, vos, no puede. Bueno, de la concha de la madre,